Hey Libra, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Welcome in, welcome back. This is going to be a general message for Libra, the cross watcher, anybody that was drawn here. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. If none of this hits home, just try a different message or a different reader. I was just picking out a deck for your reading, and I grabbed a Light Sea Star because it was in the front, but I've been pulling from this one, so I was like, man, let's give her a break. And then I saw this deck, and I was like, yes, absolutely. I love this deck. But when I pulled this deck out, I went to reach in to make sure that I got all the cards from this deck. And I saw this pop up. And I was like, ooh, I feel like I want to address that. And at the bottom of the deck was death. So I was like, are you saying there's like death to the devil somehow? And now I feel like we need to read from this one. So, death to the devil. I feel like you're cutting the devil out somehow. Your ancestors are showing at the bottom of the moon deck here. I'm just trying to scoot it back so I took too much out and now it's all gonna... Okay, that's better. Okay, so devil, death. What? You have a lot of spiritual energies around you at this time. Like when I tell you throughout this reading that your ancestors are with you, I mean like in the same room type of with you. Yeah, you're up against something pretty significant. So it's going to feel like there's a lot going on in your home. That's because you have a lot of company right now. You are not fighting this alone. This door is getting slammed, but I feel like it's not just your hand that's slamming it. Tell me about Devil and Death here. I just heard that song. Me and the devil walking side by side. It's an end to... Okay, so something that you were doing, you were somehow giving energy. I don't know if you were like doing something you know you shouldn't, or keep going back to someone that you know you shouldn't, or you're getting messages and you know you need to do something, but like you're fighting it still for some reason. And there's almost like this knowing that it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Why are we fighting it? But you are. Queen of Wands. Not anymore. You're separating from that. You're creating distance from that. Some of you just are not a fan of change. For better or for worse. Tough shit. You have to. You have to. You know you do. Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords, Ace of Coins. You know you have to. You're being divinely guided to somewhere else. You are still King, Queen, High Priest, High Priestess. It's just time to take that to a different something. A different level. Wand, Cup, Sword, Pentacle. You have everything you need. This is Magician energy. There's something you keep trying to do. It'll work, but it won't work where you are. You've looked up tips and tricks on how to do something, I'm seeing Pinterest may have been involved somehow at some point, or something like Pinterest. I'm even seeing like scrapbooking here, or collages. Oh, I wonder if this is a vision board. You might still be in your villain era a little bit here. That's totally fine. Yeah, Temperance. She's needed right now. You're going through something and you need her. That's totally fine to be in your dark feminine, to be in your taking no prisoners and giving no apologies because shit's been overdue. Yeah, but you're taking that energy and you're putting it towards a toxicity that needs to go. Some of you guys, it's really in a mirror. Why do I keep making excuses for this? It's no longer why do I. It's we're done with that. It doesn't matter why I was. At this point, it doesn't fucking matter. It simply matters that we recognize, right? And you're talking in the mirror here, that's done. Done. We are no longer dancing with the devil and fanning his fucking flames. Done. And for some of you, that devil is a toxic person, a toxic work situation, a toxic landlord, not standing up for yourself, the people around you, your children. I'm not saying that you're expected to do the most 100% of the time, but when you can, yeah. Why the fuck not? Especially if this is you. This feels so personal to me. Like this is something you are working on in here. But there's other things involved. There's other people involved. There's other truths involved that have yet to be uncovered. Someone wants to know just how far they can go. You have to give yourself room to grow. You have to cut the chains that are holding you back. And only you can do it. Nobody else can do that for you. I don't even think you're scared of... There's a couple things that worry you. You're worried that when you enter this energy, you'll get a little crazy, all right? You'll tap into that Harley Quinn a little too much, right? I hear you there. That is something that I worry about as well. The mission here is not to hurt people's feelings, but to get some facts on the table, right? There was something else I wanted to point out with that you were worried about. I don't know. I feel like you've been in the energy plenty of times before, but it was very destructive in nature. Therefore, we don't want to be destructive when we're in this energy. You're not going to. Oh, the newness that's coming after this. Some of you are a little intimidated by that. You are intimidated by your own blessing, hence why you're stalling on this situation. Make me come through this screen. Let me tell you. You got to be kidding me. Libra. I mean, same, and I get it, but like, at the same time, we have got to be fucking kidding ourselves. Okay. And by the way, this was the ethers that came out on top of all of the elements. You now have the ethers. That's all 5. Check. 9 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 4 of Swords. Facing the nightmare head on so that you can sleep in peace. When that thing that's chasing you in all of your dreams Instead of running from it, I want you to turn around and try to look at it. I want you to imagine that white light we talk about all the time, and I want you to clap your hands and let that white light just take over the whole fucking space, annihilate everything that needs to go. You'll never see it again. This has worked every single time somebody comes to me. And I can't tell you how many people have told me the same thing. Jess, there's something that chases me in my dreams. You're putting an end to it with your light. Look at the light surrounding death right there. You are facing it head on. A part of the Queen of Swords, when she's very much in her energy, she can be known as cold or harsh. And I think that's why the dark feminine is needed so much. Because the feminine's in the dark place and having to be masculine so that she can be back in her feminine. That's essentially what the dark feminine is a feminine that is very much showing off her king, her inner king, right? The Queen of Swords, though, the way that she has, in my opinion, she is the queen that takes the most to become a queen. The other queens don't get battered up and bruised the way that this one does. They don't get cut. They don't have lost extremities. They don't get stabbed and lied to the way she does. It's insane. I'm also getting, if there was someone that created nightmares for you, and by this I am absolutely talking about PTSD situations. If you know it's for you, it's for you. They're going away. I am getting somebody receiving the death penalty here. I don't know what the fuck. When I see both of these in a reading, that is someone's meeting the maker. Okay. And I feel like that's a very specific person, that you are not the only victim, and this is unforgivable shit. I don't exactly believe in the death penalty, but there are certain monsters that walk this earth that all of society would be better if they didn't. It's very, very, very rare, but maybe that's what it should have been. And it looks like for someone that's what it is. Wow. Others of you, though, this is something that stalks you at night. It haunts you, literally. It's done. It's gone. For somebody here, this was all a mental thing, right? So this was healing that you needed to do. And in the meantime, you were numbing the pain. You were diluting the memory, I guess, so to speak. But you're putting that down. You're done with that. You're cutting it out completely. And I feel like somebody's health is really, really in such a better place. Like just the day-to-day happiness, it's back. It's definitely back. I'm also getting your skin is clearing up and you're sleeping better at night. I'm actually getting a lot here. All of a sudden the headaches are gone. That's spiritual attack too. The Hanged Woman. Yeah. This is a total shift. It's kind of like when the bully hangs you upside down to get all your lunch money. But this is more so the divine is hanging you upside down to release all this, ugh, that needed to go anyways. There's that Seven of Swords. Yeah. Yep. On the defense. I just heard cleaning it up. Cleaning shit up is what I heard, but yeah, you're like, I need to clean my shit up here. I don't know. Maybe you got distracted. Maybe I feel like you weren't necessarily on your spiritual game as much as you have been consistently for the most part. Maybe you went on vacation or something. I don't know, but it looks like you're back. I just heard she's back. This definitely could have been a person. Six of Cups, Queen of Coins. Yeah, this could have been an actual person. Oh my gosh. I was just getting she's back. And it's like, this is the me that I have been missing. You weren't feeling like yourself. You were feeling like you lost a part of yourself along the way, and you did, but like you're back and you're like, oh, it feels so good to be back. For some of you, there was a death and it just triggered you. It put you in this numb, you couldn't feel. And it's not like you were trying to not heal from this, but you've had PTSD in the past. So this is what your brain does. It just kind of shuts certain shit down so you can focus on everything else you need to. But now it's like you're fully awake. You're fully coming back, which means you're fully feeling all of your emotions again. There could be a little more purging that needs to happen with this, but it's like residual. That's pretty much all that's left here, the remnants of the purge. It's just residual stuff. I'm actually seeing somebody, I don't know if you're cleaning out like a closet or maybe it's like in your bathroom. But you find something that's not yours and you're like, oh, this shouldn't be there. And you throw it away. And it's just confirmation that, you know, you're still purging a little bit. But there it goes, you know, and that's probably the last of it. I was also hearing rainbows. Something about rainbow is going to be confirmation. Interesting that I'm using the chakra deck because the colors of the chakras, those are the colors of the rainbow. Rainbow is going to be confirmation for you. Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords. Yeah, the people around you saw it. They were worried about you because you weren't yourself. They saw you kind of ghosting yourself here. Like you knew that you needed to do certain things, take it easy on yourself and all that. I'm feeling, oh, what your friends, your family, your ancestors, all the people that love you so much, the people that care about you. They said it was unfortunate, but like there was really nothing they could do. You were just going through it, you know, and bro, your pain pierced the hearts of the people around you. Not like you did that on purpose. It, you know, they're so open to you because of who you are. Hermit, yeah, you help people in their darkest of darks. So imagine how awesome it would have been to be able to help you and feeling like there's nothing they could do. It's just like, damn, dude, that's a kick in the pants. but you're able to talk about it now. So that leftover residual, please let these people help you, because that's all they want. And I think now you're in a space where you can and they can, and it's all kind of just clearing up. They're showing me fog machines. If you've ever dealt with a fog machine, it takes a while before it can actually start filling up a space. But as soon as you turn them off, man, it takes no time for the smoke to clear out. And that's what this is. You've got all these people around you, and now we're talking about, and so the machine's getting shut off and everything. And it's going to take no time for that residual to clear out. Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, which is clouds, mist. I was just talking about fog. Very quickly. Yeah. Wow. Well, there you have it then. Maybe that's what the devil was feeding off of you, in this numb, like you weren't feeling the high highs, but you weren't feeling the low lows either. You were just kind of in autopilot. Yeah. But now you're back on your throne. Now you're back on your shit. I get it. I get it. Yes. Princess of Swords. Big fat yes. Mistakes were made. Lessons were learned. Princess of Cups. You didn't lose your heart along the way. That's for damn sure. Yeah, the Lovers and the Star. You were never going to lose that heart. Somehow there was an energy around that was trying to keep you in that numb, floating through, gliding and floating together make gloating, apparently, which is actually a word. So I didn't make anything up there. My ADHD took over. But yeah, wow. I'm going to leave this right here. I hope this helps who it needs to, how it needs to. I love you guys, and it's good to have you back. Yeah. Until next time, stay beautiful.